What's good, everybody? It is Tuesday afternoon, and I am your delivery ho. It's supposed to be a play after Tally Ho, but I know some of you might actually take it the other way and be like your delivery ho. Either way, welcome to the channel. I am about to go do a quick e-bike dash. I already got Strava ready to rock. See if we can make some cash. I already did some earlier this morning, but I didn't feel like recording. But right now, I'm up to recording. So let's go ahead and ride to my local hotspot, and we're going to get right to it. We got one. We're going to Burger King. It's frequent in my area. So we're going to Raleigh Roads. I gotta turn around. Alright. Oh God. I turned off the pedal assist by accident. Alright, let's go. I know where I'm heading to, so I know exactly how to get there and how to shortcut it. So let's get it. While doing that, I want to talk about e-bike laws for a moment, because I know there's like craziness going down in New York, and I live in a state that's kind of, they have e-bike laws, but my particular area, they're kind of ignorant about e-bikes and all that. So of course, some people can probably get away with stuff more than like what's happening in New York. And I hope that they don't do the whole limitation in New York and have it passed in other states like my state to limit e-bikes to 15 miles per hour, even though while I am doing my deliveries, I do ride just at 15 miles per hour just to extend my battery, but that's because I do not have a long range e-bike. I know people that have a long range e-bike, they probably go faster than that, but I don't. So I extend the range of my bike by going by 15 miles. And I will crank it to 20 now and then when I need to, but usually I stay about 15 miles per hour. So the bike I use is the Onway L20 2.0. And this bike is a Class 2. To explain what Class 2 means, basically it's a bike that can't go no faster than 20 miles per hour. But it's also a Class 3 if you unlock it, which I did. And the max speed on this bike is 28 miles per hour. Nothing crazy. But I do know that there's e-bikes and e-motos, and that's the problem. The problem is we have both e-bikes and e-motos that go faster than 35 miles per hour. The reason why I say at least 35 miles per hour is because anybody and their mama can also go out and buy a 50cc scooter, because I have one. It's kind of, I need to go get it. It's kind of messed up at the moment, but once I get it, I'm gonna fix it. But a 50cc scooter, or 49cc scooter, let me be technically clear, can go up to 35 miles per hour without a tag in my state. Now, in other states, that might differ. And I think that's the best way to handle e-bikes and e-motos. Is like once you get to Class 3, it should be anything up to 35 miles per hour. You're good. Anything past 35 miles per hour should be considered a class 4 bike and need to be tagged. I mean, that's what we do with motorcycles and scooters. It says, there you go. I know that a lot of people are grabbing e-bikes because it's great mobility. That's why I have one. It's helped me during my recovery with my leg. And I enjoy riding this thing wherever I go, obviously, because I DoorDash with this thing. But a lot of the issues is not just with regulation. A lot of the issues is infrastructure. Like, in the area that I live in, they don't have, like, bike lanes, and they don't have, like, a lot of areas where you could actually lock up your bike and stuff. In New York, it has a little bit more infrastructure than that, but it surprises me, like, even in an area like New York, that they having issues. Now, I know they wanting to do everything because they're trying to stop e-bike accidents and deaths from happening, but I'm gonna be honest, coming from someone that just came from a car accident and had to recover 6 months, people get hurt in vehicles regardless. I mean, hell, you can get hurt walking if you, like, step on the wrong thing and slip and fall. It's just an inevitability of life. I get legislatures are trying to do their part and help and try to lower death rates and stuff like that, but in essence, it's just gonna happen. I mean, it happens with cars. You got airplane crashes. Every type of vehicle is gonna have some type of death involved with it. But if you do more like bike lanes and well-lit lanes and provide like areas to where like people can park their bikes and charge their bikes and everything, I think a lot of stuff will go down. And also well maintain the roads, because another thing I see is I'll be biking and I'll stay on the side like how I'm doing right now, as y'all see, and I'll see like a bunch of glass or rocks and stuff like that, and you don't want to do that with your bike, especially if you don't have sealant or like what I got inner tube guards in my tires. If you don't have any of that stuff in your bike, you're gonna be dealing with a flat. It's just the nature of it really is. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the middle of it. So that's another thing. It's like part of the infrastructure is like have a dedicated bike lane, but also make sure that those lanes get clean and don't have debris and all that, because I'm gonna tell you, now I'm smart enough to, like, if I see a lot of stuff on the side of the road and I need to get over, I kind of stop and I look behind just to see if there's a vehicle behind me. But I know some people that doesn't have a lot of experience riding a bike or motorcycles or anything with two wheels. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna move out the way, and if they don't check behind them, guess what? They're in a wreck. So that's another issue that I see as well, dealing with a lot of the e-bike laws. And you know what? There was a guy I was following, and he doesn't live in New York now, but he used to live in New York, and he was all about e-bike legislation. I need to get up with that guy. Forget what that guy's name is. I'm gonna have to search my my YouTube. I'm gonna have to get up with that guy, because now, you know, forced to do this and all that, I kind of want to advocate for some of the laws and all that, and not limit e-bikes to 15 miles per hour. Just saying. But while we do this, let me go ahead and lock up. It's always important to lock up your bike. I always do the back wheel because anybody can steal the front wheel, but not everybody can get that back wheel off and keep your key with you. All right. So we are picking up A $5.25 order for Amy. All right, let's get it. All right. Uh, no receipt. Bet. Oh yeah, that's it on top. So we're supposed to do up top. Go ride. Dabney. So that's what I'm gonna do. Truck. Big truck. Okay. Let's go. Woo. Foot slip. Yeah, I definitely want new foot pedals for this bike. See, that's another thing. Bro, what if something like that happens while you're riding your bike? Like, say you don't have specialized shoes or you don't have pedal clamps. When I was younger, my dad would always mod all his bikes with pedal clamps because it will give you more power to pedal and keeps your feet locked in so they won't slip off the pedals. I know nowadays they make specialized pedals and shoes so the shoes just locked in and all that so you don't have to get clamps. Clamps, they just work with basically everything. So I could also see that happening. You're pedaling, maybe your footing is not that good while you're pedaling and all of a sudden your foot slips and you swerve while you slip and then boom, accident. That can happen too. Is what it is. I also have another thing to say about it too, and that is I feel like some people, the people that are unexperienced, because I know I waited to get this bike because I did my research. I know a lot of people, they just grab the cheapest e-bike they can because they don't want to deal. Come on, dude. I need you to go. They don't want to deal with the BS of. Crank it a little bit. All right. Now, good. Okay, yeah. And that is, think about it. So, my Angway L20 2.0 originally MSRP cost about $12.99. Now, I did get this during a holiday deal. I paid $800 for it, which is a rarity to find like any e-bikes that have high quality parts under $1,000. Now, if you're a person that's low income and you see all these bikes that are $500 or less, you're gonna be tempted to buy it, which means it has lower quality parts and stuff like that, and most likely has mechanical brakes instead of hydraulic disc brakes, which, believe it or not, this Imway, as nice as it is, it has mechanical brakes. It does not have hydraulic disc brakes. But since I've been biking on and off all my life, I'm experienced enough to know how to use these style of brakes, especially with the higher speeds. You just basically kind of have to like coast a little bit to slow down and then brake. And I know a lot of people, they're probably just braking to brake, and that's the problem I need to get over now. Alright, let's get over. And if you're just braking hard, especially with these versus like the hydraulic brakes, even I admit, if I'm going full, like, let's say I'm going 20 miles per hour, not a full 28, but even at 20 miles per hour, if somebody jumped out in front of me and I hit these brakes really quickly, since they're the mechanical brakes, and I got hydraulic disc brakes, oh yeah, I'm smacking into somebody. So that's a problem too. But that's not a problem with e-bikes. It's just a problem with, well, it is a problem with e-bikes in the sense of like what type of brakes you have, but it's also a problem in the sense of the driver that jumped out in front of the rider. So it's a combination of things. So it is what it is. It looks like this is my road and I'm almost there. So let's get it. Okay. We are almost here. And we're gonna drop this thing off. Yeet. Oh, I think I passed it. Because it said right, not left. Is this it? I don't see. This must be it. I don't see number. I'm guessing yes. All right. So what are we doing? We're leaving it at the door? Most definitely. Let me check the picture to make sure. Yep, that's it. All right, we're good. Yeah, I always check if they have a picture of the house when I'm not for sure if they don't have the number. I always check the picture because that way I know I'm at the right house or not by the picture of the door. All right, take that photo, guys. That was an easy $5. Let's get some more. All right, I had to cut off the camera because I needed to charge it because it was low. But I did get a couple of more orders, and I got one from Sheets, which took me forever to do because it had me basically riding from the other side of town, 3.5 miles, which it wasn't bad. It was just it didn't have no shortcut, so it took forever to get there. But I'm planning to make this my last dash of the day. Uh, it's not a good order. It's only a $3 order, but I took it because I'm right here, and it's the Wendy's right here. I'm gonna grab it and go, and then be done for the day. Hey, little buddy. Scared that cat shitless. So as you can see, I can pedal this bike without the pedal assist. It's just not easy. Not at all. Because it's a heavy ass bike. A part of me wants to grab something like a cheap bike like the Q Life. That's a lighter frame bike. Just to see, one, how the components is and everything. Even though it's a cheaper grade bike, but two, since it's a road style bike with a lighter frame, how did it feel different from like this bike, which is definitely a heavier frame. Something I want to do. Well, maybe if somebody from Q Life sees this video, they can gift me a Q Life bike, one of their city ones. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. The floor is wet, guys. Like completely wet. But it is what it is. Go back. What are you doing? Sometimes my phone is like ultra sensitive. It like already thought I was picking up the order and all that. I was like, no, no, no. Go back. We haven't picked up anything yet. Yes, Marco C. I've never seen them do that before until the other day. They have to weigh everything that's in the dash. Unless they're over there. No, they're not over there. You got a drink holder? Thanks, love. Thank you very much. All right. We need to seal the drinks before I go. So I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that pick. And I'm gonna show y'all a little trick that I use to seal drinks when the restaurants don't seal them for you. Go to your local Dollar Tree or dollar store or whatever store that's nearby you and get these mailing seals. Now, the ones I got are clear, which kind of sucks in a way because I would prefer if they were like white or something like that, but it is what it is. But they get the job done. So, all right, that's the Frosty. That's the drink. And that way I don't have to worry about them spilling while riding. Okay, let's get this in the bag. We'll be good golden and Gucci. I wish they had the other type of drink holders because those the paper style ones that are a little bit higher, those I can actually throw in the bag because it actually supports very well. These I gotta put in these little pockets right here on the side and strap them in. And I always do one on one side, one on the other side. Unless I got multiple orders, then I'll put two on one side and you know the other order on the other side to keep them separate. All right, drink holder. That for delivery. All right, we're good, golden and Gucci. Let's go. 909 right here. Let me just get on down because drink. All right, that's there's that and your food. There you are. Have a good one. All right, guys. That is the last dash I'm gonna do. Not unless DoorDash tries to force me to do another one, which I'm about to probably say no. I might continue. Confirm. Um, oh, I'll take a photo of the drop off, even though I handed it to him. Complete delivery. Done. They're telling me to wait, so I'm waiting. Gracias.
Thank you.
All right. $2 tip. Awesome. All right. So my night dash was 1850, but I gotta count the earlier dash that I did earlier, which was by time. So what they've been doing with DoorDash, with me specifically, since I'm beta testing the e-bikes in my area during the day, I can do it by time, which I make more money by doing the earn by time versus earn per offer, because they just seem to give me the crappiest orders by earn by offer versus earn by time. Earn by time is actually kind of worth it in this market, at least, because even if I'm taking a small $2 order, if I'm going like anywhere more than 2 miles, it is worth me doing it by time, because it will turn like a crappy $2 order into like a $6 order, which is great. So it is what it is. All right. I'm really thinking about that pizza. I guess my body's craving carbs right now, which sometimes it does more now since I been doing this. It's like you burn the energy, but your body wants the energy to put it back in. So let's go get a pizza, and then I will show you how many miles I did once I get back to the house with Strava and total out the 1850 with what I did earlier today. All right, so I have to wait 12 minutes for the pizza, so I'm just gonna go ahead and share y'all my payout and give you an idea of where my mileage is at on Strava. So if you see, we're just doing Tuesday today, so I definitely made more during breakfast, during lunch. So I did 299 during the breakfast and lunch rush, whereas tonight 525 plus the 1850, which would be 23.75. I did get the $2 tip, so that would be 25.75. So I'm doing better during the breakfast by time versus me picking orders. But like I said, they've been sending me picking the worst orders ever, and the fact that I'm beta testing e-bike in my area, because this is not a regular e-bike area, but it is what it is. With that, let me go to Strava so y'all can see right now, and I'm not that far from the house, so it's gonna probably be like an extra mile. So right now I'm at 2768 miles, and like I said, I'm not that far from the house, so probably like an extra mile. So I'll probably be at 28 by the time I get to the house. And I haven't stopped to recharge the bike or anything. This is all off of one initial full charge. So it's all about learning your bike and everything. So I tell myself, if I'm doing pedal assist 3, I should get at least 30 miles, no problem, out of it. But the more pedal assist you add, the more speed you add, the less distance you're going to get. So most e-bike manufacturers, they have it where they say, oh, your range will go this much, but that's normally based off of pedal assist 1, and they don't base it off of a pedal assist. Now, I am recently a affiliate of a company called Monorim, and Monorim, Jack is really cool. He's the owner of Monorim, and Monorim offer mods for e-bikes and all that stuff. And Monorim just came out with a dirt bike, which I've been talking to him about trying to review, but I'm gonna have to pay for it if I want to review it. But what I like what they did on their site, and I wish more companies would do, is show the range based on each pedal assist. And that's why I like what they did with their dirt bike. The dirt bike, it was like, all right, pedal assist 1, you can go this many miles. Pedal assist 2, you can go this many miles. Pedal assist 3, you can go this many miles. And I wish more companies would do that. So that way people would have not as much range anxiety about their e-bikes. But it is what it is. Until next time, guys, peace, love, stay gaming, my friends. Oh, and by the way, if there's anything you want to see with the setup and all that, I will have affiliate links below. And if you'd like to know more about my setup, just say so in the comments and I will do a video. All right. Until next time, guys, make that money by any means necessary.